You gonna miss Archie? Yeah? He's like your other baby. What about, you miss her too? You gonna miss Laura? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Moving day. Well, it's actually day 2 of moving day because we had a van arranged from a friend in Roxas City. Was going to let us use her van and her driver. But unfortunately, and I feel really terrible, is the driver has fell ill and he went into the hospital. The sun just came out of nowhere. And so the van didn't work out. And that's quite all right. I hope this Raleigh, I hope he's going to be okay. Luckily, my friends Frank and Fel, we're going to lend me the Beast, but then the Beast is still in getting fixed. Needed some major repairs because one of the gas station attendants put gas in a diesel. Very expensive, very expensive. Anyway, so they decided to get a bunch of things done, new brakes, stuff like that. So I wasn't ready, but they gave me their Geely to use. It's a smaller car, so it took 2 loads. So last night I ran all the way out to Roxas with this when I found out the van won't be arriving today. And it was really smooth. This car, so quiet. Air conditioning is absolutely massive. And oh my God, it has so much pep. Like it has a sport mode and it just takes off. So really like it. It's really cool. So we had to do 2 loads though, but we made it work. And then the big items that we can't possibly put in this, we're just gonna wait. We don't have that much room anyway, for a long time actually. So there's no rush. We're keeping this house, so no problem. We'll come back for that kind of stuff later on in the future. But this is it. This is our ride. Are you excited? Yay! You hiding behind me now? Yeah. You made 1 game in your volleyball tournament, Samar, but you'll be back. You'll be back. You can play beach volleyball now too. Yeah, you have a game tonight. Sorry. I wonder if you'll win.
I lost my game.
You might win. You might win. All right, we got to head out on the road. Next stop, Roxas City. We are in Passy City. By the way, the weather has been fantastic. I think it's pretty much past now. We're not going to have any more bad weather. Pulled off here. I think she's getting some fruit. Not sure. But there you go. Did you find anything? Where'd Laura and the puppy go? Oh, there they are. Carrying your teddy bear around. This thing doesn't run anywhere. It's like a baby. So we got about an hour and a half left. And we will be there. Might be less actually. Maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Alright, so this car, like check out this. Alright, so it's got all this, you know, Bluetooth, whatever, all that cool stuff. But on here, if you press sport, the whole screen changes to, actually I'll do it. So that's sport, and it's got like eco, and then normal, swaps out. And when you do change it at night, there are lights all over this thing, and they change to different colors. It's kind of cool. But the whole inside of this thing is pretty cool. But this is so weird because this is park, up is reverse, then down is drive, but you would normally put park up here. So you have to remember that it isn't that. So when you put it in drive though, and you put your turn signal on, it gives you a 3D view of around you and follows you through everything you do. Let me put it in reverse. And then when you turn a corner, it does the whole map. It's so cool. So yeah, and this thing has a wicked sunroof. The whole moonroof actually goes the whole length. Too hot for that. So yeah, really nice car. I can't believe it. And this is Chinese made. But they're pretty slick. You like the car? Yeah. The only thing I miss is the Beast. You're up. you can see everything above everybody, and I have a good idea of my blind spots on here. I gotta trust this thing because I can't see my blind spots. Big fluffy clouds, beautiful Capiz. All right, we arrived. We've unloaded the car a little bit. Hello. All right, so because this stuff can get damaged, and for now this is gonna be like our kitchen between there and here. And as you know, sea air will just destroy everything. So all electronics or whatever, we bought these. We're gonna seal everything up in these bins. We're gonna seal these things up in the bins to protect them from the sea air in the meantime. And then if we need something, you bring it out, you put it up here. We'll put a power bar in and just plug it out for now. Just some temporary stuff till the construction can get done. Got a doorbell. Got an equalizer. You never know. Oh. And there's a lot of people out on the beach. It's Saturday, so no big shock there. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of kids out playing in the ocean over here. With this camera, they might seem really far away, but they're right in front of us. And a few boats out, and the beach is back. Haven't found the family yet to help clean all of this, but I'm gonna hire one and make sure that every morning, or every low tide I should say, that it's all cleaned up, even raked. I'm thinking of having it raked too. All right, well, we got a washer now. We've got a whole bunch of stuff we have to put together. They're just plastic, so that's okay. We don't want anything to rust. We have our gas stove, and then we have a whole car full of stuff that still needs to be put together. We're getting there. We're getting there. And the beach is packed, by the way, down at the bye-bye. Holy smokes, there's a lot of people there. It is the weekend, though. No shock. The poor cat here has destroyed her hands and made 3 so far. 1 more to go. But her poor hands are like, ah. I have to find a place to get water bottles because we have a water dispenser now. I got a TV up, but I gotta still worry about rain coming in the back, so I'll have to put some kind of plastic back there just in case it comes in on a weird angle, I guess. It'd be tough to get there, but let's just say I'm gonna be safe because this is all gonna be enclosed, but this is temporary. And she's happy because she can watch her shows like Garfield. Lots to go though, my gosh. Well, day 1 is done. That's it for tonight. We're exhausted. Can't even keep our eyes open. Looks like a mess, but we're getting there.
Put on your snow boots. It's time to put operation.
So, laundry has been started, no problem. We have been able to use that. What happened? The doggy bite you? Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're playing with him, eh? Yep.
Never mind. I'm on my way.
Yeah, you're still teaching me Alongo and Karaya. We spent all day with lots of today. Okay. Let's put them up here. Hang on. All right, so we spent all day today trying to find water bottles. Lots of refill places, but nobody has the bottles, so we're gonna have to look tomorrow. Oh, you got a little scratch from the doggy? You gotta be careful. We got this Bluetooth karaoke speaker with microphones. Not for me. I got a little cooking area here, but we don't have the propane yet because they didn't have any regulators. So we said, okay, that's good enough. We're starting to get organized over here. You really want my attention, don't you? I have to look at her face and then I know what she's talking about. Interesting. Yeah, I know. You got to not play with the dog. We bought her this today, or yesterday actually, so she can play blocks and play in the sand. Tomorrow we have an engineer coming to look at this for topsoil and grass. I did put a solar light out there, but I haven't hung the solar panel just yet. We got to figure out what's wrong with that one because it doesn't come on. This one does, and that one doesn't, so we got to figure that out. Well, good morning everybody. I'm up very early because I had to put the garbage out. I guess not very early in the Philippines. 5 a.m. would be very early. This dog actually has a collar on. definitely owned by somebody. Oh, the tide's just coming back out. And so I had some meetings yesterday, talking about collecting a little bit of money from everybody on the beach here, businesses and houses alike, and hiring people full-time to clean the entire beach, and get rid of all this little bit of garbage and stuff like that. It's not that people are throwing stuff on the beach all the time or anything, because there wouldn't be very much garbage over here. It's a very quiet area of the beach. It's what the tide brings in and dumps onto there, and when the water recedes, the garbage is still here. So yeah, we got to get all this cleaned up, and instead of me just hiring somebody just to do my property, we're looking at doing it beach wide. It's good for tourism that way too. So hopefully soon we'll have a good answer on that. Wouldn't have to be very much. There's enough people on this beach that if everybody was contributing like 500 pesos a month or something like that, it'd be more than enough to do it. We can make it happen. Look how quiet it is here today. Very, very quiet. I'm waiting. I'm gonna have an engineer come today, and he works for the aggregate company. He's gonna come out here and give me an idea of what it's gonna cost and everything, and how many trucks and everything. Just get the topsoil in here and a nice path. And a friend of mine has absolutely gorgeous Bermuda grass, just like, oh, you want to walk in it all the time. And he's like, oh, you know, I asked him where he can get it, and he's like, it's so hard, but he's like, you don't need to go anywhere. I'll give you a couple little pieces of mine, and you just plant them, spread them apart, plant them, water them. They will grow very quickly, and then you can cut that your own and start spreading it around. He's like, within a month or so, you could have a whole bed of this beautiful grass. So that's how he did it for himself too. He got a sample from somebody he knew, and you just slowly grow it all over, and it takes like a month or two. It's a good idea. So yeah, lots going on today, as usual. Lots going on. I was supposed to go on a trip, but with everything going on, I am rescheduling that trip because I got too much going on right now here. Like I said, I'm going to be opening a business down here, so I'm just trying to get everything hammered out very, very quickly. Well, I'm back here in Pueblo de Panay right now. One of my subscribers, Tim, he is down here in Roxas City. I put him into contact with the chairman of Pueblo de Panay, this huge district that is going to be rival BGC and Makati one day, because it's bigger than both of them combined. And about investment ideas, that kind of thing, so they could have a chit chat together. And I'm going to get to meet Tim for the first time in person. So this is a beautiful place up here. It's up on the hill. I'm going to be in Cafe Teresa, which is the indoor air conditioned area. Wow, I had fun with them today, and we went and saw some properties they were looking for, because they're fishing type people. They love to go fishing, and so they wanted to go over and look at some of the properties that are right on the water but not in the ocean, but the river, the mouth to the ocean, that kind of thing. And so it was fun to go with them and see what they see. I'm back at the house, and we're all going to go have dinner with them at BitToys very soon. And wow, I got to tell you guys, Catherine has been absolutely the star. Amazing. Like, everything's always cleaned. She's always perfectionist, and laundry's always getting done immediately. Hello. And yeah, and she was gardening today. She actually relocated that, and she even put like spacers underneath to level it and everything, so she can have the laundry down there now. She does everything. It's great. Really great. A lot more organized now. We actually have water. That's good. And we have gas now, which she's literally putting on the regulator right now. And still haven't found the backdrop for her behind the TV yet. But yeah, she was doing all this gardening today, getting things ready. We still need our loads of dirt to come in. Contractor is supposed to have the price today to the owner, and then we'll know what it's going to cost to get this whole thing done. And see if we have to get other prices, that kind of thing. We don't know at this point. And there's some people on the beach, but it's Monday. Mondays are great because you pretty much have the beach to yourself. There's just a few people that are out here today. So it's nice and peaceful and quiet. Weekends are great for business for people, but Mondays are better for everybody else. So everything's coming together. We're really happy. And I'll introduce you to them in a minute here when we go for dinner. We're gonna go for a walk down the beach and meet them at the restaurant that way. Well, the contractor actually just came, architect, and gave us the numbers to calculate it to close this all in, make the bathroom second floor, everything indoors with a new doorway here, a doorway on the upstairs, all the electrical I asked for and everything. It was a big wish list, right? And it was 380,000 pesos. I'm like, no, even if I share costs or whatever, that's still too much. So it turns out the generator was built into the price, the aircon unit was built into the price, all these different things that, they don't need to include that kind of thing. So all that, I told them to take it out and separate the price into 2 phases, because this downstairs should be done in under a week. They could have it all done. That's in my estimation. He said 1 week. I think he can do faster than that. And the bathroom is the much more complicated, talking a lot of structural work and all kinds of stuff doing up there. So this is the priority because of rainy season. And so I said price this separately, that separately, and take out other stuff. Let's find it. I'll get a price down to a reasonable number. So we'll see how it goes. That was really high though, not what I was expecting. Okay, look at this. We have a strong breeze right now. It's a perfect day. I love this, absolutely love this. We're at Bit Toys, and they have the best view, of course. And this is Jocelyn and Tim.
Hello.
What part of America are you guys from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
Mabuhay, Philippines.
And do not hold that against them in any way. And they're down here considering Roxas is one of the destinations that they may choose to live here in the Philippines.
Absolutely.
And it might have something to do with their amazing pastime. What is your favorite pastime, guys?
Fishing.
Of course.
That's
Sport
right.
Fishing.
And funny thing is this is the seafood capital. So I think you're in the right place to find a lot of fish. So we did go earlier and look at some of the properties here, because they do have a river that flows right into the ocean with the mouth of a river with properties along it and everything. And I think it would be amazing.
Yeah.
But we don't know if it's available, so we're going to find out. But that's so cool. We're going to get more and more of these expats. You're not an expat. Well, how many years you've been gone?
40 years.
40 years. You're basically an expat now.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But you're from Manila, right?
Actually, Leyte.
Oh, Leyte. Oh, okay. Wow.
But
Well, it's beautiful there, but the typhoons.
Oh, I know. I got hit pretty hard.
Yeah. And they kind of always get hit. It's the Pacific. What do you expect,
they're
right?
all well known for that.
Yeah, very, very well.
How are the typhoons here? I mean, have you?
Well, here,
have they
that's all
experienced any
coasts
typhoons?
everywhere you see, right? So there's other islands all in front of you. You got Masbate, you got Hintutolo, and you got Cebu, and you've got Romblon, and then you've got Leyte, and then you've got, so this is kind of inland.
Okay.
So therefore, they've been hit. They got the big one in 2009. Yeah, I think it was 9 or 19.
I think it was around 2019.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, 19. I knew it was kind of wrong there. As soon as I said 2009, I was like, maybe not. Okay, 2019 they had the big one, right? But they're like rare here, right? Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
Strong winds and all that is going to happen, but it's more rare. But you are in the Ring of Fire. But I've never heard of no earthquakes here or anything like that too. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the place. You can't have a beach like this in a city. So
Yeah.
this is a beautiful thing about this
The air,
place.
the wind. Yeah, it's good
Exactly.
Stuff. Good stuff.
So perhaps we're gonna have some neighbors very, very soon, right? Yeah. And many more, maybe many more, because there's a lot of people. Actually, the people I met yesterday as well. They're building right down the beach over here. So yeah, I met more people yesterday moving here. They recently bought a property here, and now they're building. So pretty amazing.
Wait, that's mine.
Okay, time for beer, food, conversation, fun, and all that good stuff.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny.